Welcome back, Crypt Crow! Thank you so much for joining us tonight! It is so exciting to be back. This is episode, 188, 189, something like that. And it is featuring the one, the only, Aaron from Victims of the System. We're here talking all things the brand new EP, Beheading the Inbred Scum. Fucking outstanding. And it's really... We have a great time on this one, and Aaron is a fucking Lost in the Dark Hall of Famer, veteran, fucking second guest ever. Yeah, he is definitely he's a Lost in the Dark family. That's for sure. I don't know how else to put it, because he waves our flag harder than anybody, and we try to do the same for him for sure, because this band is outstanding, and it's we every time we get on, we have a lot of fun chatting. So but I wanted to jump in real quick. I'm going to do these intros kind of differently from here on out. As a result of the influence of another podcast, which I will mention here in a minute, I've decided to make the intro, do a intro shout out section. This one is going to be kind of like everyone, and then from here on out, I'll just kind of like pick a few here and there and sprinkle them in throughout the rest of them. But of course, we have to shout out fucking all the bands that have ever supported us, wanted to be on the show, anything. Our brothers in A Suffocating Lie, The Convalescence, Legend Recording Agency, A Suffocating Lie and Convalescence are bands that I listen to get pumped up to do this shit. So, these bands mean the fucking world to me, and they have supported us so much, and it's absolutely amazing, and I love them to death. So everybody check out all things The Suffocating Lie, The Convalescence, and the Legend Recording Agency. And of course, we got Casket Robbery, Tumor Face, Interpreter, Kill the Imposter, another one I've been listening to get pumped up for podcasts. Reflection of Flesh, Narcotics, Skin Culture, Tyrant, Recorruptor, and Bog, Wraith, Scream at the Sky, and War, W-O-R. These are all fucking brothers. A Fitting Revenge, and Blood of Angels. These are all fucking brothers. These are all fucking people and bands that mean the fucking world to me. So please check them out. And a few podcasts. The one I was just talking about that influenced me to do this. The Michigan UFO Sightings and Paranormal Encounters podcast. Follow Wayne and Michelle as they navigate their way through the paranormal world and the paranormal community after having started a Facebook group a couple years ago, after having a pretty outrageous UFO sighting, and they started a Facebook group, and it ballooned into a podcast, and they have just been fucking killing it. We've been on their show, Aaron and I. They've been on our show. Be sure to check those episodes out, and we do have things already in the works for the future that I cannot disclose yet. But keep an eye out for some announcements with that. Again, the Michigan UFO Sightings and Paranormal Encounters podcast. Be sure to check out all things that podcast. Our brothers, our crossover brothers, Bog Talk podcast, hosted by Mike and Alex of Bog Wraith. Follow them as they dive deep into the world of all things comic books, movies, lore, really anything. We've been having a lot of fun doing this Multiverse Murder Fest series with them. It's been an absolute fucking riot, and I encourage everybody to check that out. And check out all things Bog Talk podcast. The Vox and Hops podcast. Everybody check out the Vox and Hops podcast, hosted by Matt, I believe, from Cryptopsy. And he fucking kills it. Every week he has on some great guests, goes over some wonderful craft beer, and it's just a fantastic podcast. And last but never least, because I listen to every new episode the second it drops, our brothers, Mike and Garrett. Mike, let me rephrase that. Mike, the Master Milker, and Garrett Cookie Commander Smith from the Dipping Milk in Cookies podcast. And of course, Garrett, also the guitarist from the band Reflection of Flesh. They have shouted us out many times, and I'm going to shout them out constantly from now on because they are I absolutely love their podcast. I love listening to it every week. It's one of my favorites, hands down. And it's they bill it as two best friends trying to figure out this thing we call life using microphones, and they just fucking like rule. I love it. And hopefully one day we'll do some crossover stuff with them. Hopefully we can get them on here. I would be honored to be a guest on there, and to for me and Mike to let our freak flags fly when it comes to all things paranormal. That would be very exciting for me to just let loose with Mike about that stuff. And of course talk to Garrett about all things heavy metal guitar and things like that. It would be outstanding. So that is the shout outs for this episode. Like I said, in the future it'll be shorter. I wanted to get everybody in the first one. In the future I'll just pick a few and then sprinkle them in or whatever here and there. But that is the shout outs for this one. I'll run through it real quick one more time, just in case anybody wanted to grab something. A Suffocating Lie, The Convalescence, Legend Recording Agency, Casket Robbery, Tumor Face, Interpreter, Kill the Imposter, Reflection of Flesh, Narcotics, Skin Culture, Tyrant, Recorruptor, Bogwraith, fucking Scream at the Sky, War, A Fitting Revenge, and Blood of Angels are all the bands. And, of course, there's Legend Recording Agency. And the podcasts are the Michigan UFO Sightings and Paranormal Encounters podcast, Dipping Milk and Cookies, Bog Talk, and, of course, Vox and Hops. Cannot recommend all these things enough and cannot thank any of them enough for their support. These are all amazing people. And if you're watching this right now, these are people that deserve your support. So please go support them in any way you can. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. That's what it takes. So that's going to be about it for this section of shout outs. The first big section of shout outs. I'm excited to do these. But without further ado, everyone, here we go. Brand new episode, full length episode with fucking Aaron, our brother from Victims of the System. We talk Dimebag, we talk Alexi, we talk the new EP, we talk a little bit of paranormal stuff. We cover the gambit. We cover the gambit. This one, it's always a blast talking to Aaron. And without further ado, everyone, here it is, the brand new episode. Hope you enjoy. Love you all to death. Yeah. And we're back. We are back with fucking one of the OGs, one of my OG guests here, Aaron from Victims of the System. How you been, buddy?
Good, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say you guys for sure have been busy, if nothing else. We might, and just so everybody knows, we might get a call in from Jason, the vocalist, who has also been on the show before. We're waiting to hear back though, so we will see. But in any case, we're here specifically to talk. You just dropped an EP June 5th, Beheading the Inbred Scum. Through what's the name of the label again?
Internal Gangrene Records.
Internal Gangrene Records. Hell yeah.
We're no longer signed to them anymore because that was the last project on the deal. So now we're whatever it's called, open. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know the word.
Are you looking for another label? Do you have any interest in working more with Internal Gangrene, or are you guys want to kind of go solo?
I would love to work with Internal Gangrene again, and I would definitely be open to another record label signing us, but I don't think it's necessary. Like, I don't think it's necessity. Like, I think we can do it on our own because the majority of promoting, the majority of like releasing and everything has been up to us. Like Internal Gangrene Records, they booked us that virtual show. They got us like some fixed stuff, but I've booked all the features. I've done all the promoting. I've done all the posting. I've done all the editing. I've done all that with thanks to other people. But really, a record label isn't, really needed for us to continue and be doing as well as we are.
Fair enough. Yes, that's very true. With the now, real quick to just where can people find this EP?
YouTube, and then very shortly there's going to be a large amount of CDs available of it.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Because that's the thing is like with because I heard it a bunch of times now. And that was the one thing, it was kind of hard to figure out where the tracks ended and started and stuff sometimes. Cause it's all one thing on YouTube. But I'm pretty sure I got it figured out. So I was just wondering. Yeah. All right. So I was just wondering if it was anywhere else too. Cool. You got now who did the artwork?
Gorno's art.
Hell yeah.
Took me a long time to pay him, dude. Like he's made that art was ready and like while we was recording Slaughter the Pedophile. Like it took me a long time to pay for it. And then eventually I did, and he was very patient, very professional about it. We butted heads once because he I don't know, rushed me and I interpreted it the wrong way, and I kind of got rude, but I apologized, and then we kept moving with that, and he stayed very professional, and I respect that a lot.
That's awesome. That's good. I'm glad you had a good experience with him. That's sweet. I think he did a killer job on the artwork, though. I think it looks awesome.
He also made the new logo and the emblem and
cool.
our next move.
It reminds me a lot of like almost like early 90s like hardcore punk kind of art, sort of. I don't know. I dig it. I like it. I can't wait. I can't wait to get a physical. That's gonna be sick. I'm curious about the writing process on this. Because you guys you're all in different locations. So was it all written on like pretty much online? Like sending stuff?
Yeah. Basically. But all of us had our own like inspirations when it came to recording it. Our own separate like experiences which inspired it, because this EP was very personal to all of us. A lot of the stuff said in it, behind the names of the tracks, behind the sound, all of it has a meaning, unlike any of our other stuff. And all of us,
And it's a 6-track EP. Okay. So yeah, let's just dive into it, man. I'm really interested. Because it moves in such a crazy way. It has that really cool like intro, and then it's just relentless for I think the next 3 tracks. It's just grinding madness for the next 3 tracks, and then I can't tell on what track it is exactly, but there's just this section where it literally sounds like people being torn apart by a horde of zombies. Like just this long, just like screaming gut, like madness. It's insane.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about Stab Wounds, the 4th track.
The 4th track.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about Stab Wounds. It's like really loud and consistent with the sound. It's got synth in the back and just loud guitar. And
Yes. Okay. Yes. So that's track. Okay. So that's track 4.
Yeah.
Stab Wounds. What's track 5 called?
Aversion Prevails. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I got it mixed up.
Yeah. I was like, hang on.
Stab Wounds is track 5. Fucking Unstoppable Anger is track 4.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Track 4. Yep. That is where I thought it was. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it does that crazy fucking section. And then, okay. So then we get to that. Yeah. Then we get to Stab Wounds and Aversion Prevail / Disdained. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Disdained. It's like, where did those 2 tracks come from? Because they are very different from anything else I've heard you guys do before.
Stab Wounds is, I don't know, the name has meaning behind it, like everything else. And then I don't know, the plan wasn't to have synth on it, but Jason said he could do it, so Jason did it, and it ended up sounding better, so we went with it.
Is he
and
on?
Then,
go ahead.
And then I don't know what I was even gonna say, but he did the vocals, did the synth, and it just ended up working out. And it wasn't like meant to be anything like different. It just happened that way.
Did he do vocals on the whole album?
Yeah.
And
no, not on Sadistic Slut Butchering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so but that one has a feature on it. Juna of Putrid Defecation, I think.
Yes.
Are they the ones that did the vocals on that track?
Yeah.
Okay.
Juna,
okay.
Yeah.
And now there's another feature, isn't there?
If you're talking about a version for Veils,
yes,
it's not a feature. It's just an all Jason track. That track is entirely Jason from start to finish. It's for his, and he was. I was on the phone with him one day, and he was showing me some of the music that he was working on for his next album, and I was like, "So do you have like a pretty big fan base, right?" He's like, "Not really big, but I'd say loyal." I was like, "Well, we're in a band, we help each other out, so why don't I put that song? Because not only do I love it, but I want to get your next album promotion. So let me put that on there as a bonus track and then promote the album, because we have a pretty big fan base. And if people know that's you and know that you're working on your own thing and it sounds like that's their introduction to your solo music, then of course they're going to check it out." So we went from there with that.
Hell yeah, dude. Because those two tracks are really outstanding there, because it's not just the synth. It's like the way the songs are structured is totally different. Like, and his vocal performance on both of them is outstanding. It's very, it's very orchestral. It's very blackened. It's very, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like Flesh God Apocalypse. And I was like, holy shit, this is incredible. It was just incredible.
Yeah, I told him it reminded me of Cradle of Filth, and he was like, "I've never even listened to Cradle of Filth," and he was like, "I was like, I don't know how, dude." Like, this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They did one of my favorite covers of all time. Their cover of Iron Maiden's "Hallowed Be Thy Name" is fucking amazing.
They do a lot of covers, like Alice in Hell, and there was another one, I don't remember what it was, but their covers are dope. Like, I fuck with anything Cradle of Filth puts out.
Hell yeah. Yeah. They've been around a long time too. They're awesome. But yeah, these two tracks, outstanding work on the entire thing, man. Like, you guys fucking, I think you texted me once, you're like, "I think this is the best we've done yet." And yeah, you guys blew it out of the water. Like, this is outstanding. It's fast, it's heavy, it's got elements of grind in it. It's got shit, what was I about to say?
Hold on one second. I gotta turn on my phone for a second.
Oh, you're good. It's it's just absolute monstrous. How did you guys record it? Did you just like record it at who mixed it, I guess?
Me.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I do all the editing when it comes to everything involving it. Like, Owen Timmerface, he was on here last time.
Yeah.
He did a little bit, like, he's done the visualizers a couple times, but when it comes to music, I'll do all the editing. And I did the visualizer for this one, but it's like not that good. But yeah, I edited all the music together.
Wow. That's crazy. So everybody sends it to you and then you just put it all together.
Yeah.
And you did the guitar. You're the guitarist on the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I did like drums on one or two tracks too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Kat can join. He's about to join.
Oh, awesome.
I'm about to give him the record.
Cool. Yeah. Sweet.
And you haven't even met him yet, dude. He's gonna be sick.
Oh yeah. Which tracks did you do drums for? Do you remember?
Paranoia, I think, and then I don't know. Stab Wounds.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, you broke up a little bit. Say that again.
Paranoia and Stab Wounds.
Stab Wounds. Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. The guitar work on yeah, Stab Wounds. Yeah, your guitar work on there was really fucking awesome. I really liked did you have going into this, you personally, at least, did you have like what influences were you drawing from when you were writing a lot of this one? Music influences.
Well, with the guitar, I realized that like I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm an incredible guitarist. I think I haven't shown my full capability with any Victims of the System music, because all the Victims of the System music I put out, I'm just doing freaking drop D power chords on the top two strings. That's all every Victims of the System song is.
Okay.
So I thought with this, I might as well put out 1 or 2 or 3 tracks where you hear me actually play guitar like I can. And I can do better than what I did on that, but that's like giving you a taste. And yeah. And then with the inspiration behind like the sound and everything and the names, the name behind the EP, there's a story to it, but I don't know if I want to share it.
Fair enough.
Because it's got some personal things, but basically I'm gonna shorten it up. There's this in my old neighborhood in the same place where I recorded Slaughter the Pedophile, in that same house, the place I did the first interview, down the road, there's this pedophile dude, and he like had popped off to my mom, and I was gonna beat his ass, but then I didn't. I don't know why, but I was just pissed, and I thought of the name, and I was like, cool, that'll work, because he's like inbred too, and yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, it's fucking weird looking.
But what about the were you like listening to anybody a lot when you were writing it, or was it like
a lot of black metal?
Black metal.
A lot of
there
dark.
We go. What's one of your favorite black? I don't think we've ever talked very much black metal. What's one of your favorite black metal bands?
Dark Throne, 100%. I love Dark Throne.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Mayhem. I like Mayhem, but I'm not a huge fan of their newer stuff.
Fair enough. I can see that.
But
hold on one second. You're breaking up a little bit again.
I got all my friends who I froze again. Oh yeah. My bad.
You're good. Oh, I heard you. There you are. There you go.
I connected to the faster Wi-Fi, so like
nice.
Again, but I was saying that I got all my friends on Mayhem, and like people who never metalheads before like Mayhem now because of me, because I showed them Lords of Chaos and stuff, and now they like Mayhem.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I did just watch. I don't know. Maybe you'll be into it. There's a new show on Amazon Prime. It was like, do you know Sumerian Records?
That sounds familiar. Like I feel like I've seen something about that, but I can't like think of anything involved in them.
If I had a list in front of me of bands that are on that label, you'd know half of them, I'm sure. They're a metal label, Yeah. The guy that owns that label made a show basically about a band that like sells their soul to the devil. And first they made a movie, and it's called American Satan, and then they turned it into the sequel is basically a TV show on Amazon Prime called Paradise City. And it's about fucking metal band. It's like a legit ass show. I liked it a lot, at least. I thought it was really good. Kind of like if you like Lords of Chaos, you might be into this too, kind of a thing.
I haven't seen it, but I'll check it out. Did you check out Rock of Ages that I mentioned last time with Tom Cruise?
I haven't yet. No, actually.
Got to, man. It's the best ever. It's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah. I will for sure. I forgot about that. I will for sure. Just checking that contact request. Still haven't gotten it. All right, no worries. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. This, yeah, I really enjoyed this EP a lot. Where will be when you have physical copies, where will people be able to get them?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Fair enough.
I don't know if there's like it'll be on a website yet. I'll probably just do it till like you can contact us personally and we'll send it to you personally.
What's that? You set up a Bandcamp or something. You could do it on there.
I don't know how Bandcamp works. It confuses me. I tried to do that and it just like I don't know. I couldn't upload anything and it was just I don't know.
Weird. Weird. Well, another one I know that a lot of bands use that you might be able to use for merch at least is a place called Big Cartel.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, that might be a good one. That's awesome though that you're gonna have physicals for sale. That's really exciting.
Because like we're supposed to have mass human extermination,
physical copies. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. It was our record label collabing with another record label, which we had performed for on their virtual festival, Olivia Records. They were like working together to make us CDs, and it just like never happened. And I haven't heard from Internal Gangrene Records. I'm not dissing them at all. Great people, great dude. It's like one guy running it, but like, don't know why I said it all like that, but great dude. He really gave us our start, but I haven't heard from him since March. And that's why we run the date by Internal Gangrene Records. Whatever date he's cool with, that's when we put it out. But with this one, it had been finished. He wasn't responding, so I said, fuck it. Marked it a week from the day I decided to drop it, and then just dropped it then.
Oh yeah. Now also though, you guys, it's not out yet, but it has been announced. You guys did announce a really cool little, you got a little documentary coming.
Yeah, the trailer's out now.
Trailer is out now. Who'd you work with on that? How'd that come together?
Gonalock, the Go Nillock.
Shout out.
Okay. Gonalock. Yeah. Been a huge fan of him for a long time. Wanted to get this project on and off the ground. I hit up a couple people, not gonna drop names, but I know there's 3 maybe. And Go Nillock's the one that did it, and he was the preferred one. Actually, I would rather have had Go Nillock do it than anybody else. And then, yeah,
that's awesome. And does it have a release date yet?
Not yet.
Fair enough. All right. Well, whenever that does come out, we'll help you promote the fuck out of it. Yeah. That's exciting. So you got new EP just come out. Documentary in the works, and is there plans for more Victims of the System music already rolling, or where are you at on that?
God We Rust, the next second full-length album. Yeah, that hasn't even been announced yet, but this is the announcement, I guess. Yeah, we're working on second full-length album in God We Rust. It's like got a very mature looking cover art, which I'm like pretty proud of. The story behind this one is kind of funny and not really funny, but like not as serious as like the other ones. I was in the car with my mom, and she was going on a rant about these quarters that are worth more money than like other quarters, and because and they were like made the year I was born. That's why she was talking about it. She was like, in the part where it says "In God We Trust," there was like rust over the T on all of them, and it says "In God We Rust." And I was like, that's the coolest shit I've ever heard, and I'm gonna use that.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, that's cool.
It sounds cool. It sounds like it means something, you know, important, but like really it's just quarters, man.
It would look that'd be it looked dope on a t-shirt too.
Yeah, for sure.
Where are you at in that process? Like how much of it is written?
I mean, I got a couple of riffs down, and that's about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Is there do you have any ideas right now on like a musical direction you want to take this one?
More serious, like
Okay.
more. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. Like, I guess like not as much slam, just more death metal, like old school death metal sounding, and like
Okay.
yeah,
So kind of more structured in that style.
yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Uh I gotta ask real quick. Is that a Dean guitar behind you?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me get the lights, dog. This is my new guitar, dog.
What?
Hold on.
Oh god damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is
Yeah.
beautiful. That's actually crazy. I've been looking into getting a Razorback lately.
And then the same like area time I got that, I also got this.
Oh, yeah, you sent me that picture. That is
Yeah.
incredible. That is
Yeah.
incredible.
Just had to flex that.
Absolutely. That's fucking awesome, dude. It's a great guitar. Man, my cousin has a Razorback and I played it the last time I was out there and I was like, this thing is just there's no downside to it. It's just a wonderful guitar.
Awesome.
I like how thin they are.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
I'm texting Cat right now, seeing like.
Oh yeah, for sure. We are trying, for everybody watching, we're trying to get more victims of the system members on the show right now. But we'll figure it out. A little behind the scenes for everybody.
Yeah. Man, but dude, you know Backyard Cannibalism?
Yes.
Hold up. Yeah, the dude. And we fuck with Hammer and like this album. Yeah. Well, anyways, he like disappeared off the face of the earth, and I have no clue what happened to him, and I'm worried he's dead.
Oh God.
Yeah, man, because like he left. Right. I went to message him one day because me and him are cool. We're homies, and went to message him about something. Couldn't find his account, but eventually I like found the one I'm pretty sure was his, and it said Instagrammer. You know, like when someone deletes their account, and it had the default profile picture, and then I went on his account, and like the bio was like, "I'm so sorry," just like some cryptic ass shit, and I was like, "Oh." So then I went to his personal account. It's the same shit there. I was like,
weird.
yeah.
Oh no, I hope he's all right.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I'm just like hoping he's all good, dude. I sent him a message, and I was like, just seeing like you changed all your shit, dude. Like you can totally message me if something's going on. I don't know what I could do to help, but I can try. I can do the best I can, and I got you. You're my dog. And he hasn't opened it yet, but hopefully, if he's watching this, dude, like, hope you're all right, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to he was. I liked all the stuff that you guys did together. That's for sure.
Yeah, he was like one of the first slam projects I ever got into when I was first discovering slam. When Victims of the System like was still in their black metal era, I found slam worldwide because of Signs of the Swarm. And the only other slam projects I knew besides Signs of the Swarm and External, and what the fuck did I even just say? The only other slam projects I knew was Signs of the Swarm and Extermination Dismemberment.
Okay.
And then I found Backyard Cannibalism, and they were by far my favorite. And so, yeah, but that's why I was so hyped to work with him twice.
Yeah.
I keep telling him, but it's one dude. But yeah, he's a dope fucking dude, and he's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. That stuff you guys did together was great. Huge shout out. And hopefully he reaches out soon. Uh Man, what about do you have anything going on in any of your side projects right now?
Vile Dismemberment, kind of. Liquid Fetus Dismemberments broke up.
Yeah, I
But
remember you told me that.
yeah, trying to start a black metal project called Gluttonous. I posted about it. Nothing really happened, so I archived the post, but I do plan on continuing with that. Vile Dismemberment, we're like always experiment with the stuff. I was talking to Sam yesterday. I was going to ask you about getting Sam on here. He's been wanting to do it. He's a pretty cool dude. Anyways, I was talking to him yesterday about going a more hardcore sounding route, like the subgenre hardcore.
Yeah.
And yeah, we was talking about doing that. But yeah, we just released a demo with Vile Dismemberment not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty righteous, man.
Hell yeah. That'd be cool to hear you do a black metal project. That'd be sweet. Oh, dude, I gotta ask because I know you're just as big of a fan as I am. Did you see Godzilla vs Kong yet?
Yeah, I've seen it in theaters like the second day, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I went with 3 of my friends, right? And one of my friends, like most serious exes that everybody makes fun of him for, her name is Madison Russell, right? And so we're watching the movie. I'm like slumped over, just looking at the ground. I'm like zoned out. And I hear the girl on the TV, on the big screen go, my name is Madison Russell.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Said that. As soon as it said that, all of us looked at him simultaneously and just fucking died. I laughed for like 30 minutes and it wasn't that funny. But dude, we lost our minds about that.
Oh, that's
like,
good.
what are the chances, man? That was so
That's
crazy.
wild. That is pretty wild.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the movie though? Did you like it?
Yes, I loved it. And Godzilla
man.
Born. And
Yeah.
everybody can suck my nuts because 2 of the dudes that I went with was talking about, oh yeah, King Kong won because he Godzilla backed out, and then this fucking dumbass chick that came to my house, her name's Jennifer. She might watch this because she knows about my band. She might see this, and you're stupid for thinking this. She was like, oh yeah, King Kong won because he had love. And I'm like, fam, you're the one with 2 failed marriages. You don't know nothing about love.
Oh my God.
Snapped a little too much on her. But no, that doesn't make sense, man. Godzilla murdered King Kong.
Literally.
They had to restart his
heart.
Yeah,
they had to get a giant a King Kong sized defibrillator and bring him back to life. Yeah. He was gone. Yeah. There's no doubt of that. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm team Godzilla all day.
Yeah, and dude, when they brought out Mechagodzilla, man, I lost. That was crazy, but
it's
I don't even know.
Crazy.
I feel like everybody had told me like hints, dude, it's Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
Like they told me hints, I just didn't get them until it happened, and I'm like, oh shit.
What'd you think of like the design of Mechagodzilla, like how he looked?
I don't really. I'm not like a huge fan of it. Like I prefer the older ones. Like,
see, I think the older one's cool, but and I think a lot of I think if you're gonna do that big of a design change to something that's already beloved, you're gonna have a little bit of problems. But having said that, I thought they did an excellent job, and I haven't really heard anybody be like it's terrible or anything. So like I thought I was pretty impressed. I was like, you know what? Like they had a hard job there, and I think they did a pretty good job with it. It kind of made it like if Iron Man built a Mechagodzilla, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like it's a different movie. It's a different like timeline technically. Now look at it than like the old Godzilla movies.
Mm-hmm.
So of course things are going to be different. Godzilla looks different. King Kong looks different.
Yeah.
It's different. So you know, it's just not my preferred one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was pretty happy with that movie though. I just realized I hadn't even talked to you. Oh, well, I remember you when you were having that debate with your friends. You texted me
Yeah.
and you were like,
Yeah. I was like, who
Godzilla won
this?
that, right? I was like, oh,
Yeah.
like, of course.
Yeah. And I sent that to the group chat with all my friends, and they was like, "We don't even know this dude." And I was like, "Well, he knows what the fuck he's talking about." So like, you know,
Oh, that's hilarious.
yeah.
Oh man, that's great. Hell yeah. Um, had to ask you about that. uh, fuck. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I can't believe it's been it's been over now. You were the second guest ever to be on this show, and now it's been over a year since that episode happened. It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy, dude.
You guys
Because
have
like,
released a lot of music in the past year.
dude, because like, I don't know. There's something about the support we get. As soon as something the day something drops, we get unbelievable support, and it blows my mind, and I just can't get enough of it. So like, the more I put out, the more that happens. So I'm just like constantly working on something new.
That's awesome, though.
Did I tell you about when I got recognized?
Yes, you did. That was awesome, dude. Go ahead and tell it again, though.
Okay, so my uncle, the guy metal, recorded my old cover of "I Want to Rock" from like years ago. You watched it on
Yeah,
the last one.
yeah.
That dude, yeah, he's in a motorcycle club called the American Cruisers, and I'm pretty cool with a lot of dudes up there. They're pretty cool, but anyways, he was up there. Not a lot of them are metalheads, which shocked me because bikers and metalheads, like,
You would think, right?
yeah, but a lot of them are kind of older, and
Mhm.
you know, I live in the South, but yeah, but Kat just texted me. I'll read what he said in a second, but they like country and like country rap shit and like older rock, but anyways, this dude that was prospecting for a different chapter, he came through to their clubhouse and was talking about metal, and my uncle heard, had to go over and talk to him because you know he doesn't get to talk to many other club brothers about metal. So
Mhm.
he goes over talking to him, talking about metal, and he was like, he brought up the subject of death metal, and my uncle's like, I'm not a huge fan of death metal. I like death and possessed, and that's about where it ends for me. And he was like, oh shit. He was like, yeah, but my nephew, he's huge into that. And he was like, he's even in his own band. And he was like, oh, really? What are they calling it? He's like, victims of the system. And he's like, you're fucking joking, right? He was like, what do you mean? He was like, oh, they're the fucking shit. He was like, I'll fuck with their shit heavy. Like, and he was like, for real. And he was like, yeah, they're the ones Gary Holt shouted out, fetal dismemberment, anally fuck with a hammer. And he was like, oh, you actually fucking know more about them than me. And I was like, but eventually, like, I'm sure I'll run into that dude.
Yeah.
When I'm at the clubhouse. I haven't met the dude yet, but there's a fan in the clubhouse, and that's pretty righteous.
That is awesome, dude. That's got to feel pretty fucking good. That
Yeah, I
is
know.
awesome. Yeah.
And their like their anniversary party was the other day,
Hmm.
and they had a band playing up there. And the only reason I haven't got to go up there and play yet is because I'm underage, and they like drink and party and shit.
Right.
So, and you know, one of my family members is up there. He doesn't want like, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like promote that behavior.
Right.
But anyways, he there was a band playing, and I guess my uncle got like pretty drunk, and he started showing him my shit and like showing him victims of the system shit, and yeah,
That's sweet.
yeah. They while they was partying, they have a surround sound system music thing, and they've partied to victims of the system and Valdez memory music before. I think
That's awesome.
yeah, it's something cool.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
kind of stuff that makes you like just go, don't fucking stop. Just don't stop. Just keep going till the
Yeah.
wheels fall off. Like keep
Yeah,
it moving.
there was this comment on beheading the Ember Scum, and it was I usually know the people that comment, like I talk to my fans and I like build friendships with them, I guess, kind of. So like a lot of the people I recognize by name now, right?
Mhm.
And so there was this one dude, I've never seen him before, and he was like, "This just made my afternoon. Thank you." And I'm like, "That means the fucking world to us, dude. That's
Yeah.
so. Thank you so much. That's fucking awesome." And that's crazy to me that like people genuinely like it.
Oh, dude, just another crazy one is like co-host Aaron.
Yeah.
There was on their last release, Titan. He showed me like two different reviews of it that we couldn't read because they were written in different languages. We're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
people are listening to this all over the world. Holy shit.
That's
Yeah, that's so once I'm sure that'll happen for you one day. Once it does, you'll be like, I don't know if it's a good or bad review, but it's pretty cool.
I've had some foreign fans text me.
That's awesome.
And then there was this one guy. He's a really nice person. He had made the original Mass Human Extermination cover art, the old, really old one with the skeleton that I promoted on the old Instagram account.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, he made it, and he got like pretty mad about us making a different one for a different album that he made. Like he made album art for us all the time free of charge. But I'm just personally not a fan of gore. I don't like actual gore being on the cover. It makes me feel some type of way. That's just my personal opinion on it.
Right.
But,
that's fine.
But he that's like what he specializes in. Like he does a lot of gory shit.
Mm-hmm.
And comfortable using it if it's not like extreme.
Mm-hmm.
But I prefer not to use it. But he would make it all the time free of charge, and eventually I would like be like, okay, yeah, that one will work. But then I'd find something besides gore, and I'd be like, yeah, I'd rather use this, so I'll go with that. And then one time he got really mad about it, and I was like, man, this isn't anything personal. I just think it's a better fucking album cover. And he was like, oh, you think I fucking suck? And I was like, no, that's not what I said. I said, fucking, this one's better. But
right.
It all started because he messaged me saying he's a huge fan of my shit, and like showed me his fucking, he like, it was really weird at the start. He was like, I love your music, and I was like, I appreciate that, man. Then he just sends a picture of a dead body, and I was like, what the fucking happened, man? He's like, oh, that's my cover art that I made. And I was like, okay, what the fuck, dude? Like, kind of caught me off guard, but yeah. He was a cool. I haven't talked to him in a really long time though, but he was a cool dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wild. What did Kat say?
Oh shit, yeah. Okay. He said, I thought today was gonna be a good day, but he's hold up.
It's fine if it's not.
Yeah, he said he wanted to apologize for being unprofessional. And yeah, dude's like really dedicated. Cat's a great dude.
Oh yeah, we'll get him on. We'll get him on sometime, definitely. We'll work it out.
We'll come on like we won't take as long this time. Like we haven't been on in fat minute.
Yeah, so it's been a couple months. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot going on personally.
Hey, yeah, same.
But yeah, just a lot of shit. And I wanted to say, like, if it has seemed like I've stopped watching your videos as much, it's not intentional. I've just been, like I've started again recently, like with the fucking multiverse shit. Like,
yeah.
But for a minute there, I just like kind of, disappeared and just. But I still have the same support for you as I did before.
Of course, man.
It's just got complicated recently, and I just haven't been able to, like, I don't know, be on it as much, watching every fucking video.
Oh, you're fine, dude. You're fine. You're good. No worries at all, man. They're on there forever, so it's fine.
I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna like go back and watch a lot of the ones I missed, but
we got a good one actually coming out today. Tonight, actually, there's a new good one coming out. I had a huge shout out to the Michigan UFO Sightings and Paranormal Encounters podcast.
Yeah, I set my reminder for that one. You about the premiere, yeah.
That was a really, really fun one. They are really cool people. It's funny, because we were on their show, and they are well, it's Wayne and Michelle. They're a husband and wife, and Wayne used to be in like heavy metal bands and death metal bands and stuff in the 90s in Detroit. and then a few years back they had a shared wild ass UFO sighting, and then they started a paranormal podcast, and I wrote in, and I was like, I got a podcast too. It's about like mostly about heavy metal and stuff, but paranormal is always a theme. And he writes back, he's like, dude, I used to be in metal bands. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is awesome. So yeah, they're really cool people. You'll like that one a lot. We get into some good heavy metal and paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
But for everybody else seeing this, that's probably been out for about a week now.
Yeah. But dude, do you remember like, okay, I'm not dropping names. I'm going to be very vague with this because there's a high chance the person I'm talking about will watch this. Also a high chance they might not. But I'm going to ask you about it, dude. Do you remember when I hit you up and I was like, yo, do you know anything about like hexes and shit? And like, because I was really worried about a specific person wanting to put a hex on me.
Yes, I do vaguely remember that. Yes.
Yeah, because there was a person who was trying to, had a crush on, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yep, I follow.
Remember?
Yep.
Well, that said person is now with that said person.
Okay.
The person who.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hex person is with the person that was with me. So played out a little weird, dude.
Yeah, that's strange. That's strange.
Yeah. Maybe she was on some fucking paranormal shit, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
People are into that.
I got like this thing when I was worried about that.
Little crystal, yeah.
Yeah. I was freaking out, dude, because like I was running my mouth at first, and I was like, what if they fuck with like witchcraft and shit? And I was like, oh man, shouldn't have thought that, dude. And then I was fucking worried. And I was hitting up Liam. I was like, dude, where did you get that ring you was talking about in the interview, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, oh, priest gave it to me. And I was like, how do I get in touch with a priest? Like,
right.
Yeah. Well, I was freaking out, but not. I ain't even tripping. I ain't even mad about that, dude. I'm above that. Hang on.
We haven't. I don't think since the last time we talked. Yeah, I don't think so. Since the last time we talked, I don't think I haven't done any ghost hunts. I haven't really done any paranormal stuff. We are trying to line something up for this summer. Definitely, hopefully to get back out and doing it. But yeah, it's been way too long.
There was something, I don't remember what, but there was something with me recently that I want to tell you about. It's not like super serious, but like it would interest you, but I don't remember. This happens like every time I try to tell you. I
right.
Don't remember. But yes, something happened. I don't remember what though. But yeah.
Have you taken a deep dive at all? I know I asked you about this last time, but have you taken a dive at all yet into listening to Children of Bodom?
Yeah, I got a Children of Bodom CD.
Oh, which one?
I don't know. It was gifted to me. It's got a Grim Reaper on the front. It's blue. That's
Follow the Reaper. Follow the Reaper.
They just handed me the disc. That's all I got. But
that's Follow the Reaper. I mean, all I can say is because from one guitarist to another, like his guitar work on there, it's beyond influential, at least to me personally. Like that's definitely one to get into for sure. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. Man, that one when Alexi Leho, pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name, right? Yeah.
Yep.
When like he died, that shit hit you hard, and I could like tell like that.
Oh yeah.
Like that was like, I don't know. I'm never like, dude. Did I ever tell you about when I heard about Van Halen dying? It's
yes.
Like a story.
Yes.
Yeah. I did tell you.
Yeah. That was another big one, man. Jesus. So crazy.
Did I tell you on the show, or did I tell you like over?
No, I think it was text though. You can tell me again.
Okay, I'll tell it again. But anyways, I was at wrestling practice.
That's right.
And you know what rope climbs are, like where you
Yeah.
climb up the. Yeah, I was about to do that. I was like grabbing the rope, and then Coach Stevenson, the assistant coach, comes up to me and he's like an old school rock dude. He likes a little bit of Slipknot, but that's like the heaviest it gets for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Hey, you hear Van Halen died?" I was like, "For real?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, thanks for fucking motivating me to come up the rope, man. Now I'm gonna be sad coming up there, dude. What the fuck?"
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Fuck, man. Yeah. Yeah, that was a big one. I remember where I was. I think I was just driving in the car and I was in the passenger seat and I saw it on my phone or something.
yeah.
Shit, I remember where I was when I found out Dime died.
Tell me that story, bro. I'm actually super interested to hear it. I've heard a bunch of people's stories about that.
I was in yeah, I was in the car. Well, because like you, one of the things we have in common is our uncles were a big reason why we got into heavy music, and there was a point in time where my uncle lived in the same city as me as in the greater Lansing area, and he we he even lived with my parents for a short while, so we'd see each other constantly. And one day I think we were just going to like the video store or something. That should tell you how fucking long ago this was. Uh yeah, I think we're going to rent some movies or something. And yeah, we were in the car listening to the local rock station Q106, and they said Dimebag. They went into the whole story. And at the time, I knew who Pantera was, but I was like 10 or 11. So I wasn't like as, you know, knowledgeable and all that stuff as I am now, obviously. And so I was familiar, but I wasn't like a mega fan like I am, like I later became.
Yeah.
And he actually, but he like gave me the perspective. He's like, you got to understand who this guy was. Like, he talked to me about it. And yeah, like that one, I remember kind of the same deal. I remember being in the car driving, except Dime was in December. I remember it being like cold and shitty out.
Yeah, because it was like a Christmas related show. Like I think I read something about that.
Yeah, something.
And
Yeah.
it was crazy is because it was like 3 months before I was born, like almost exactly. Which like
All right.
yeah, I'm
That's
I'm
crazy.
back reincarnated. But I got like 5 things to say, dude. So one, I wasn't alive
Mm-hmm.
when Panther was like a thing or
Right.
Damage Plan, but I'm not like just a fan because he's dead and I'm like
Right.
always nuts because of that. But like my uncle told me that when I was a little kid, I loved Pantera. When he told me that Domberg was dead, I cried. And yeah, that's crazy. But, I used to go in the store like talking about Dombag, and then he got weird looks because Dombag means like
Yeah. Other things. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, and then oh yeah, I also got this from my uncle the other day. It's one of Dombag's like razor blade necklaces.
Holy
You
shit.
know,
Hell yeah.
yeah, I've wanted this necklace since I was a little kid. He always had it. It never fit me. Like it did fit me, but I don't. It stopped fitting him. Is why I got it. And then I'm pretty sure I showed you this, but like haven't like showed anybody else. But like I got this tattoo. And like it's Cowboys from Hell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think you showed me, or maybe you did actually. That's
yeah,
sick though.
yeah. Liam tried to tell me it was fake. I was like, dude, I felt the needles going in my skin. It's not fake. I was like, why would I even fake that? That doesn't even make sense. But yeah,
um.
I got pictures of the chick with the tattoo gun to me, and like
Hell
when
yeah.
I walked in, I was wearing a Pantera shirt. I walked in and she was like, "Do you want me to put on some Pantera?" And I was like, "I mean, I guess." And she's like, "This is gonna hurt, so like, you want to get comfortable?" And I was like, "Yep, put on Pantera." She blasted the fuck out of This Love, and I was like, "Oh,
Ah,
that's big, dude."
that's great, dude. That's all. That's a good experience. I don't have any tattoos actually. I want them. I just
I
haven't.
can
Just never have.
I can see why people say it's addictive, like the pain, dude. But it's like I don't enjoy it, but once it's over, the payoff is so worth it, and it's awesome, and it just makes you want to do it again.
Hell
And
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. No,
it's
I'm
like
definitely planning on it.
yeah, it's awesome. But my uncle, when he his tattoos are my favorite tattoos ever. He had when he was younger, I'd say about probably in his 20s. he got hit by a drunk driver. He was walking and he got hit by a drunk driver. And he was with some of his friends, and they said he was covered in blood when he they came up to him after, and they said he sat up like the Undertaker with blood dripping from his face. But anyways, he said he doesn't remember doing that, but they took him in the ambulance and he died like 3 times and was in a coma, I think.
Holy shit.
But he got this tattoo of his spirit coming out of a grave. And I think that's the coolest shit ever. That's awesome. Yeah, his tattoos are fucking awesome.
That shit that's pretty fucking hard. That's
and there's
holy shit.
Yeah. And like every time, I don't know, somebody like start shit with him, or like, oh, we're fucking with him, he'll be like, I've been hit by a truck, you can't fuck with me. And I was
I've been dead. Like, did he have any has he ever described to you any kind of like, when that was happening, has he ever described to you any kind of like out of body experience that he had or anything?
No, he's never talked about anything like that. He's told me some paranormal stories of that he's experienced, and I could tell you them, but they're pretty cool, I guess.
Well, typically, I mean, you know, you'll a lot in certain cases. There's a handful of cases of people who would go their whole life, they never experienced anything paranormal or anything, and then they have a near-death experience, and now they're having paranormal experiences and stuff.
Well, I don't know. But he used to be on some like ghost hunter shit. Like he would, not really like professionally or anything. He'd just go to the places everybody said was haunted,
right?
And like there's just one. Yeah, there's just one bridge in Alabama. I don't know if I told you about it, but if you like duct tape or fucking put anything to block this, like put a sucker, a lollipop on the top of your car, you use anything to barricade it down. You drive over the bridge, lollipop's gone, because like no matter what you do to hold that lollipop down, because apparently like some woman threw her baby over the bridge and like with a lollipop or something. I don't remember what the fuck it was called, but he went like everywhere in Alabama, supernatural related, including there, but said he never saw shit until he left a like voice recorder in a graveyard overnight and went back the next day. And then, hold up one second, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, my sister just like bursted in, was like, "Can I be in the interview?" And I was like, "Hold up, bro." But, yeah. Did I tell you that she thought you was Penguin Zero Moist Critical, the YouTuber dude?
No.
Oh yeah, man. Hold on. Let me pull up a picture of him. I'm gonna keep telling the story as I do that, bro.
Yeah.
So, shit. How am I gonna do that? Okay. I'll turn my camera back on in a second. But anyways, he left a voice recorder in the house overnight.
Yeah.
Wait, what? He left the voice recorder in the graveyard overnight.
Right.
Came back to get the next day. He was with some of his friends who he like called pussies and shit. Like in every story he's told me about him. And then he was like started playing it, and he heard like the most gut-wrenching, terrifying shit he's ever heard in his entire life. And then his friend threw it out the window.
Damn.
Yeah, but he said he couldn't describe it and shit or make out what it was saying or anything, but it scared him.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
But my sister said that she thought you do, because she like watches anything on YouTube about me, right? Mm-hmm. But hold on, let me find a video where it shows his face. Okay. It's funny. She said you were this guy.
So hold up. Brought to you by Keeps.
Well, there's an ad. Oh, never mind. There's not. How did I flip the camera? Okay. Oh, fuck.
Earlier last week, you saw us enjoying the delectable.
She thought you was that guy.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Such delicacies as turkey.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, shit, man. I mean, we've been going for about an hour, I think.
That's good.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to promote? Get out there. Let people know about?
Jason's album, for sure. Dude, Jason's working on a new album. I feel terrible because I can't remember the name of it, but hold up. Yeah, Jason, just follow Jason. He'll like post about that.
I'll put a link to his stuff in the description below.
Okay, yeah, Jason's working on Your Own. He's an incredible musician. He works his ass off on it and doesn't get that many views. That's not a diss. That's just an observation. He deserves way more views. I personally, like, some of his shit that I've listened to is like top 10 songs, my favorite songs of all time. Like that shit. Like, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I told him that, and he thought I was just trying to gas him up. No, he is an incredible musician that, like, he deserves to be bigger than he is. He deserves to be bigger than us. Like, he deserves the recognition for how hard he works and how good his music is. And if I can do anything to help that, then I will 100% do it.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, and Liam's in some other bands now too. You should check them out. I don't know either of their fucking names, but
do you know about when Jason's new album might be coming out?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
He really consistently, like more consistently than us, and we drop pretty consistently.
Yeah, you do.
But he stays working on something. Like well, I remember when he first joined, I was like, yo, I'm gonna need some shit recording. He was like, all right, I'm working on my album right now. It might take a little while. Eventually it got recorded. Then I see the album drop, and I was like, yo, the album dropped. You ready to work on some music? And he was like, actually, I'm working on my next album. And I was like, dude, it's been like 25 seconds. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, he's a hard worker when it comes to music, and he deserves recognition for that. And
yes, awesome.
If everybody could check that out, that'd be fucking sick.
Yep, link to that in the description below. Huge shout out to Jason. The last track on Beheading the Inbred Scum, that's going to be on his next album, right? That's all.
Yes.
So so if you guys check out the new Victims of the System, you get a taste.
Yeah. Oh, and we're going to be on a split soon. I just remember that. It just like got for sure today. We're going to be on the Global Scum Invasion Part 3. We've been on all 3 now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Did you ever check out the Fuck Cancer split we did?
Yeah.
It was like a charity split. All the remains, fucking, money that went to it went to do with cancer, and that was awesome. I was proud to be a part of that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Is the upcoming split? Is it going to be a new track?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Don't know which one. We'll probably record a whole fresh one, but yeah. But yeah.
Awesome.
Look for that, dude.
Yeah, dude. Everybody check out all things Victims of the System. Aaron, man, as always, this is a fucking blast. And we'll put something together soon where we get everybody on that wants to be.
You still gonna do the Dark Reflections, right?
Oh, 100%. Awesome. Yeah, no, it's probably tonight. Actually, I'll probably be doing that.
Awesome.
But yeah, man, thank you so much. As always, you are an OG. You are a Lost in the Dark Hall of Famer. We can never thank you enough for being on the show and all the support and everything, man. You're the best. Hell yeah. Fucking yeah. Everybody check out all things Victims of the System, and we'll be back again soon with much more. What I fucking tell you, always legendary to have Aaron on the show. He's a great guest, and I have really enjoyed. He's young, you know what I mean, and I've really enjoyed kind of like following his career in music over the last year. I think he's really, I think he's a real talent, and I definitely think that we're going to see him do some shit is what I'm going to say. That's what I think. I honestly believe that. So very exciting. Always exciting to talk to him. Always exciting to hear new music. And I'm especially excited after that conversation to hear where they take the sound of the band in the future. Because it sounds like they're kind of like honing in on something new. And I'm really excited to hear what that is. So yeah, just a fantastic episode. Can never, ever, ever thank Aaron enough for being on the show and all the support he's shown us over the last year. It absolutely means the world to me. It blows my mind. Yeah, like it's really fucking, it's really awesome to me. It's really awesome. So, and it means a lot. So everybody be sure to check out all things Victims of the System. Links in the description below, of course. And yeah, that's I guess that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I enjoyed doing it. I hope you check out all things Victims of the System and all the bands that I shouted out at the top of this, and podcasts. But without further ado, that's probably going to wrap it up for this episode, everyone. Thank you. Oh my God, if you're seeing this right now, I can never, ever thank you enough for watching all the way through. It means the world to us, and, it blows our minds. So thank you so fucking much. All of this blows our minds that anybody even watches this at all or wants to be on it or whatever. It's just insane to us. So thank you so fucking much if you're seeing this right now. And as always, we'll be back again very, very soon with much, much more. But until then, y'all know what to fucking do. Raise your fucking horns and bang your goddamn heads, especially to Victims of the System and beheading the inbred scum. We'll be back again very soon with much, much more. But until then, we love you all to death. Good night.